All right, we're going to look at a knife drill to increase our hand speed. One of the principles that we're going to look at is not being too committed to a technique. In combat, you have to be able to adjust and to adapt. And part of what we're looking at is if I go to cut, then he could come in to block and to cut on his own. So if I can see that he's going to get to me before I can get to my target, I don't want to get cut, so I may adjust. So one of the ways of doing that is either to back out. So by not being so fully committed to a technique, I can come in, but then use a recoil and pull back, or simply change the trajectory and move it offline of his block. But as we come in and he goes to cut me, I'm going to use my checking hand to parry out his deflection. Now I've zoned him out, so now I'm going to come across to get the cut off the other side. So that leaves him nothing but his trapping hand to stop the technique. Now I could check and trap out and pull and set up my low strike as we're here. That would be the technique, and that would end, so it wouldn't be a drill. So we're going to allow it to be a give and take. So as I counter and check in this way, I'm going to cut down low, and he's going to block. So now he's going to come in with his number one. Now, if I read it in time, I could come in to get the block, so he'd have to pull out and check. And then we'd be cycling through, and now we're back. But if he's cutting fast, I can't get the knife back up. So I may just have to check and stop with my free hand. Now I could come in to cut. So he's going to pull off and then try to get the two. And then so I block down. Now we've cycled through. So we're here, pull back to avoid the cut, and then cycle through. Stop. I go to cut him. He pulls back to get his second cut. When I check it, he goes to trap, but I rotate through, and then we're back to the beginning of the drill. So we just want to take it here and roll smooth with it, and then we can work on building speed.